Look around a parking lot today and you'll see an ocean of white, black, gray, and silver. It's hard to believe, but this wasn't always the case. Cars used to be loud, proud, and bursting with color. Go back just a few decades and city streets looked like a rainbow on wheels. Bright reds, sunny yellows, deep turquoise, and even hot pink were everywhere. So what happened? Why did color quietly vanish from the roads? After World War II, car makers wanted to sell hope, not just transportation. American factories rolled out pastel pinks, mint greens, and buttery yellows. Color wasn't an option. It was the whole point of buying a new car. Cadillacs came in flamingo pink, Fords in turquoise, Chevrolets in coral. Chrome bumpers made every color shine even brighter. Owning a colorful car was a way to show the world that life was good again. By the late 1960s, color went even further. Muscle cars arrived with names that matched their attitude: plum crazy purple, sublime green, Hemi orange. These weren't just paint jobs, they were statements. Dodge and Plymouth literally called their color lineup the high-impact colors. A car wasn't just transportation anymore, it was an extension of your personality, loud enough to be seen from 3 blocks away. Then, in 1973, everything changed. The oil crisis hit, gas prices soared, and buyers suddenly cared more about efficiency than flash. Big, bold, colorful cars started to feel like a luxury nobody could afford anymore. As budgets tightened, car makers focused on practicality. Bright pigments cost more to produce and required extra steps on the assembly line. Manufacturers realized that cutting color options could cut costs too. Through the 1980s and 90s, business culture shifted toward minimalism. Gray suits, gray office towers, gray cars. Neutral tones felt professional and safe, while bright colors started to feel almost childish or unserious. As car companies became global, they needed to build the same model for dozens of countries at once. Offering fewer paint options made factories simpler and cheaper to run, no matter where the car was headed. There's also a psychological reason. Buyers began worrying about resale value. A neutral white or black car appeals to almost anyone, while a bright orange one might sit on a dealer's lot for months, scaring buyers away from color entirely. Leasing also exploded in popularity. Companies buying entire fleets of cars almost always chose neutral colors, since they're easier to resell later. As fleet sales grew, so did the flood of gray, white, and black vehicles on the road. Today, white is the most popular car color on the planet, followed closely by black, gray, and silver. Together, these 4 shades make up the vast majority of new cars sold worldwide, leaving true color as a rare exception. Design trends outside the auto industry played a role too. Smartphones, laptops, and furniture all moved toward sleek, neutral aesthetics. Cars simply followed the same wave of minimalism sweeping through modern product design. Modern paint technology also plays a hidden role. Metallic and pearlescent finishes require extra layers of coating, more drying time, and stricter environmental controls, which all add real cost to a car's final price tag. That's why unique colors are often locked behind a premium special order price tag today. Choosing a bold shade can add hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the sticker price, quietly pushing buyers back toward the free, standard colors. Still, color hasn't completely disappeared. Some electric car makers use bright shades to stand out in a crowded, quiet new market. Playful colors help these newer, unfamiliar brands catch the eye and build a distinct identity. Small, playful brands like Mini and Fiat lean into color on purpose. For them, a bright green or sunshine yellow paint job isn't a risk. It's the entire personality of the brand, built right into the metal. Meanwhile, a whole new culture of car wrapping has emerged. Instead of paying extra for factory color, more owners now wrap their neutral cars in bold vinyl finishes, matte pastels, or even color-shifting chrome. New paint technologies are pushing things even further. Color-shifting chameleon paints can change shade depending on the angle of light, offering a taste of individuality without the wild resale risk of a single bold color. Younger buyers, especially those raised on customizable phone cases and sneakers, are craving individuality again. car makers are starting to notice, offering more limited color runs to capture that same desire to stand out. So, will the rainbow ever return to our streets? Probably not overnight. Practicality, resale value, and cost will always matter. But as electric cars reshape the industry and personalization becomes easier than ever, color may slowly be finding its way back. Next time you're stuck in traffic, surrounded by gray, black, and white, ask yourself, would you actually buy a bright orange or turquoise car if it was sitting right next to a white one for the same price? Let us know in the comments below.